Welcome back to the channel and welcome to another video. Now, a few days ago, a phone call was initiated from Anthony Blinken, the US Secretary of State, to the Foreign Minister of China, Wang Yi. And I'm guessing by what I understand about the telephone conversation that he probably wishes he hadn't have called. He mainly called about the situation in Ukraine and was kind of tentatively asking China if they'd use their influence with Moscow to try and diffuse the tensions around the Ukraine issue. Now, I find this quite amazing for a couple of reasons. The first reason is that after all the China bashing that the US do, all the sort of lies they tell about China and all the accusations they make at China, for the US then to have the face to turn around and ask China for help in diffusing the Ukraine situation, which themselves have caused, is just unbelievable. And I think Wang Yi made it quite clear to Anthony Blinken that the Ukraine issue is of the US's own making. The US, along with Britain, for some reason, seem to be stirring up this sort of situation and suggesting that Russia are imminently going to invade Ukraine. I'm really not sure of the motives of why the US and the UK are doing this. From the US side, maybe it's because they're itching for another war. Biden's ratings are at an all-time low, and war is always good for ratings of a president, especially when they're coming into the midterm elections. So that may be it. I'm not sure. But if you look at the UK and the US, they're really stirring it up. They're sending troops and weapons to Ukraine. And the US talks about expanding NATO, and for Russia not to react to that is ridiculous. And even this week, the leader of Ukraine has come out and actually said that the actions that the US and the UK are taking are actually the actions that are causing the problem, and they're actually causing his country harm. And from his perspective, he sees no difference in Russia's stance. There's no difference, and he feels that there's no imminent threat from Russia. So that's a very, very interesting take on it. That even the Ukrainian leader himself has said that. And also in this phone conversation, Wang Yi made it very, very clear to Blinken that they should stop interfering in the Beijing Olympics, and they should stop playing with fire over the Taiwan issue. And thirdly, they should stop creating anti-China cliques. And really, to a few months ago, when Biden and Xi Jinping had that virtual summit, they both said a lot of things. They want cooperation, they want peace, and it seems the US are not sticking to that. Since then they've sailed multiple carrier groups into the South China Sea. They keep pushing the issue of Taiwan independence, and this is a red line for China. So it's really that the US are not, their words are not sort of lining up with their actions. And I think Wang Yi sort of pointed this out to Blinken in no uncertain terms. Anyway, I'd like to know what your thoughts and comments are on this. So please leave your comments down below in the comment section. As I always say, don't just read the headlines, do your own research. But as always, for now, take care.